What's going on, guys? We are the Fan Club, and today I'm joined by one of our newest members. His name is Justin Mullins. He's right here. Today, Justin's dropping shit, but it's alright. Today we're going to talk about Phase 3, and we have a giveaway that we are also going to talk about, but you got to stick around at the end of the video to find out what you need to do to receive this giveaway. So, Justin, Phase 3, what are you expecting from it?
Let's recap what Phase 3 is. Phase 2 ends with Age of Ultron and Avengers. From what we've seen in the previews with Phase 2, we know that the Avengers team is decimated. We know from Joss Whedon himself, Joss, that the new team we'll see at the end of the movie. Like I said, stuff is happening. Tony Stark is most likely moving on to take Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. as from the Civil War aspect. If anybody knows anything about that. If not, it's too fucking late. I'm not going to say spoilers. You should know this. This book has been out for a while.
Yeah, just read it.
Tony Stark becomes Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. We start to see the gap between Iron Man and Tony that formed in the first one. This continues all the way up. We've seen a clip. There should be a link on YouTube. Kyle, you can post that. It'll be down below on YouTube of pretty much Tony and Steve getting into it, and Steve getting pissed and breaking some wood, talking about their issues with Big Brother essentially with that.
I think that was leaked at Comic-Con, wasn't it? Someone recorded on stuff.
There was something leaked. Yes, it was leaked. Marvel.
We'll try to find it for you guys.
About that. Rumors, speculations, things I just want to talk about this possibly could happen. At least with the Civil War, Kyle's mentioned it before with this theory of Steve dying. I think that's a very good theory, and that's probably going to happen. I mean, it makes sense because there's been rumors rumbling of Sebastian Stan, who played Bucky, taking over as Captain America. If not, I forget the guy who played Falcon at the moment, but we do have a new Captain America that is now Falcon. So I mean, we have two roles of replacing the role of Steve Rogers, and like I said, there will be a newest Avengers team in the third Avengers. It's just plain and simple as how it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be Steve. I don't know if it's going to be Sebastian Stan. I mean, who's going to be... Look for Black Widow, at least, and Quicksilver to be there and remain there. As far as the other ones, it's up in the air. Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch. Rumors. He keeps denying them. I personally think he's going to be him.
I think he would make a great Doctor Strange.
That guy's voice is amazing. I could listen to that guy talk forever. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Kyle mentioned that as well. It hints that they're not going to talk about Star-Lord's origins and his dad. Do look to see Adam Warlock. If I do not see Adam Warlock, I'm going to be pissed. He's so important to the Thanos lore and the Infinity Gauntlet. Look to see Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Did you think that was his cocoon in the Collector's lair in Guardians?
You know what? James Gunn says it's not. It has to be his cocoon.
Yeah.
If not, I want to punch James Gunn in the balls and slowly rub them because I love them. But it's just a mad punch, and then I want to rub his chest to make him feel better because I love that movie.
Definitely a great movie, but it could be running us, or it could be throwing us a loop.
I mean, Marvel does like to do that. They do like to have you here, and like we're actually over here. They love this manipulation to keep us guessing. I mean, that's what we're doing right now.
We're just guessing. So none of this is confirmed, by the way.
No. Black Panther, Oswell, a movie that Kyle mentioned on. Once again, just a theory. Spider-Man, as you know, is owned by Sony. Marvel does not own Spider-Man because Sony does, unfortunately. They've tried to buy them back from what I understand, but Sony is not budging because who would? Spider-Man is the most popular comic book character at this point in time. A lot of money. So Spider-Man is crucial in the Civil War. Once again, spoilers. If you don't know that, you're a dumbass for not knowing that. This book has been out for a while. Spider-Man plays a very important role in the Civil War. So my theory is that T'Challa, aka Black Panther, will take over the role of Spider-Man in the role of the Civil War. It makes sense. You see Iron Man's shield broken at the end of the Avengers trailer. That shield is vibranium. The only place vibranium is available is in Wakanda. So I mean, it just makes sense for him. And they've already said that he's going to be in the Civil War movies. So it makes sense for T'Challa to play that part. And he was educated in New York. His father, T'Chaka, sent him to New York to be educated. So I mean, it makes sense for him to be there.
Definitely a good theory. Definitely something to look for.
Yeah, definitely.
I would not be the least bit surprised if that is, in fact, true.
I mean, we know Marvel, one thing in Marvel, they will make tweaks as they see fit, whether we like it or not. Fucking Mandarin is one of them.
Yeah.
But we bitched about it. But there's a lot of tweaks they have made that, fans supported. I was extremely pissed when I found out that Mark Ruffalo was playing the Hulk. And,
Oh, yeah.
You know, Ed Norton wasn't. I loved Ed Norton, but
Mark Ruffalo did a good
after
job.
I saw it, I was like, okay, I get it. I was like, Chris Evans. Chris Evans is as Captain America. Now I was like, yeah, fuck him as Johnny Storm. Like, yeah, he's Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
He's Steve Rogers.
Yeah, and a good one at that.
We
Couldn't see anybody else doing it.
yeah, we also have 2 of the Avengers movies. Is it the Infinity Wars?
Yeah, I think that's the title. The Infinity Wars or the Infinity Gauntlet.
Do not get mad at us because there's a comic. It's very similar to the name, and at this point in time, I don't have it with me. So I'm trying not to look
Infinity
at
something.
Infinity War. Yes, Infinity War. It's part 1 and part 2 come out 2018, 2019. As we talked, we will see a new lineup of Avengers. Uncertain who they're going to be. As I mentioned, look forward to Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver is being a comment in that, but as the other denominators, they will
Maybe even Vision. We're forgetting all about Vision too.
Oh yes, Vision. You do get to see him. There are some pictures of Vision floating around, concept art. Luckily, they didn't go with the horrible '90s white version. They went with his classic green, yellow, and red. So Vision, good job, man. I totally forgot about Vision.
I spaced it last video too, and I just remember that Vision is definitely going to be in Avengers too.
Yes, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that. As far as we have another Thor Ragnarok, which I'm hoping it's going to be way better than the second Thor. I was disappointed by how much the humans played a part in it.
Yeah.
I really thought Natalie Portman kind of brought the movie down. She's an amazing actress. It's no fault of hers. Just I thought Jane was very boring. I thought Darcy was more entertaining, in my opinion.
I'll agree with you on that. The second Thor was nowhere near as good as the first one. But still, I guess important to the Marvel story.
Yeah, I mean, with
the ether and everything.
The way they were doing this to incorporate that gemstone and everything, it makes sense. But with Ragnarok, I hope it more focused on Asgard. We know Odin is gone.
Yeah.
For all we know.
Yeah, we don't know where he's at, but he's...
We know that, it's pretty clear it was Loki. Like I said, if you haven't seen this already, spoilers, I shouldn't have to say this. The movie's been out for a little bit. It's your fault if you haven't seen it by now. Loki's taken over the role of Odin. So Odin is dead. We did see he was very ill in the second Thor. So we have a chance to see King Thor, which anybody has that, I believe we're looking 90s, and the King Thor. I'm really excited to see that. It should be very heavily Asgard focused in this, and hopefully we can see Hela. I'm hoping we can see the Enchantress. And her bodyguard that starts with a D that I cannot remember.
Big axe.
Yes, I cannot remember his name at the moment, and I'm probably going to upset some fans, and I apologize for that, but I can't. Demolisher? No.
We'll put it down in the description.
Yeah.
You know who we're talking about. But then it has been said that we could possibly lose a lot of main characters in the Ragnarok story too. Like, look for a lot of main characters dying in that.
Yes, and as it should. There is a new Thor. She's a female. Marvel very well could go that route. They did lean a lot more towards the Ultimate when they made this lineup. If you don't know anything about the Ultimate Universe, we'll put a description down below. You guys can check that out. Look at the wiki or whatever it is. But they are a very heavily Ultimate Universe based with the cinematic universe. I'm not even certain what we're going to see with Ragnarok. I know I'm hoping for King Thor. I'm hoping Chris Hemsworth character. We're starting to see him develop as this Thor, and it's awesome to see this immature guy at the first one to where he is now. It's like I love the humans to him getting mature to finally probably in this one being able to take the throne like Odin wanted him to do. Tom Hiddleston will be back as Loki, which is awesome. I love him.
He does an excellent job as Loki. Great job. He's actually also been confirmed to be in the Infinity War movies too.
Good role. I did not know that. Yeah. So awesome.
So he will be, or he'll be playing a part in it. They said. I guess we don't know if he'll actually be in it, but he will be playing a part in it. So I'm just assuming that he'll be in it.
It does make sense considering what part he and Thanos had. Well, Thanos, granted, his part was small, but the influence that Thanos gave Loki by giving him that gemstone. So that makes sense.
A lot of exciting stuff coming up.
Inhumans. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Another unknown comic, kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. It has its fan base. It's not as popular as Captain America. It's not as popular as Spider-Man. The Inhumans. I love the Inhumans. I fell in love with them in the very first cartoon series in the 90s, The Fantastic Four. Black Bolt quickly became one of my favorite characters. If you don't know anything about them, like, I'm going to put a description down below. You guys can find out some information about the Inhumans. I'm not even sure where to really go about this. If you haven't seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC, I think they're leaning towards introducing something Inhuman-based. They're talking about a city right now. If you haven't seen it, this is your fault. You have to pay attention to Marvel and know what's going on and have some knowledge, or you're going to be lost. It's that plain and simple. I'm not going to apologize for spoilers, but they're just talking about the city, and the city people are believing is the Inhuman city. I believe it's in Tibet, which is the city. They're pretty much a Kree science experiment, the Inhumans. So looking forward to seeing what they're doing in that. There are rumors that Vin Diesel could be Black Bolt. He did do Groot. There's rumors that he met for another role. Everyone was speculating him to be Vision. We found out that very quickly is not true. But there are speculations that Vin Diesel did sign on to do another Marvel role, and people are saying it could be Black Bolt.
Yes, which it wouldn't really ruin anything because he could still continue his role as Groot, without.
Correct, and Black Bolt doesn't talk. He's not able to speak.
No.
His voice is his weapon, and it's so loud that it could literally kill somebody by him even whispering the smallest word. So it wouldn't hurt anything if he did have this role. It's not like a crucial role. I mean, he can still voice him, and he can still do this. It's one of those things.
He'd definitely be a good guy for the job then, because he has one of those unique voices.
He does. Very much so. I want to talk about this. This isn't phase 2. I think we covered the most important aspects. I feel like I probably left something. I know I left out Black Panther, but I did talk about Black Panther. And Kyle also mentioned it. I want to talk about Fantastic Four and the shithole of a movie that I have a feeling this is going to be. I've not seen anything about this new movie that I have honestly liked. From the casting, from what they're doing with Doctor Doom. He's not even a doctor. As far as I know, this guy isn't even a scientist. He's like a computer hacker. His name isn't Victor Von Doom. It's Victor something. It's going to be a crapshoot.
That's all there is to it. It's going to be a shit movie. But I'm still going to watch it. I just can't help myself.
You know what? I have given Marvel my money consistently for pretty much everything, including Electra Marvel and both fucking Ghost Riders. But I'm not moving though. I just can't on this movie. I cannot back it. I'm fine with Michael B. Jordan. I'm fine with the relationship between him and Sue, and her being adopted and him being black. That doesn't bother me. They're taking a character's base and they're changing it. You're changing the whole of a character. Yeah. Doctor Doom was a mad scientist. He's a genius. As far as I know, this guy could be a genius, but he's not the same type. And if you haven't seen the costume, it is fucking horrendous. From the one leaked image, it is atrocious and is a sight of sore eyes. For sore eyes, excuse me. The Thing, though, we have seen a glimpse of the Thing. He looks pretty awesome, but he alone can't save. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen any of it because I have zero interest in this. But I just know that as soon as it comes out, I will be in the movie theater watching it because I have zero self-respect. But I do know that it is going to be horrible. I watched The Expendables 3 today. That lets you know what type of person I am when it comes to watching these stupid fucking movies. And it's going to be awful. I don't really think we have to tell you that. If you honestly think this is going to be good, then you have bad taste in movies.
I'm really hoping that this flops and Marvel gets the rights back.
Jesus Christ, that'd be nice.
I'm really hoping that Disney will get the rights back, and we can actually see a good Fantastic Four movie for once.
Yes, maybe as good as the '94 version that you tried to show me earlier, which we'll put a link down in the description.
If none of you out there have ever seen the 1994 version, the full version is on YouTube. If you have like an hour and 30 minutes to kill your life, and
that you don't want back, ever.
It's pretty rough. Yeah. Marvel killed this movie before it ever hit the theaters. But yeah, it's worth checking out for nostalgia reasons because it does play an important part of Marvel's lore with movies.
But it is no worse than the other two that were made, so go ahead and try it out.
So the special effects are a little better.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little better. Another one I want to talk about. Deadpool is confirmed. we're pretty late for this. This has already happened, but we are new at this. So Deadpool has been confirmed. Ryan Reynolds is confirmed. February, I believe, 16th, 2016, Deadpool. There are rumors that it is going to be PG-13, and this is pissing a lot of fans off.
Stupid.
If you don't know anything about Deadpool, why not, honestly?
The Merc with the mouth, man. That's got to be an R movie. It has to be an R movie. That's all there is to it. PG-13 is not going to do any justice for a Deadpool movie.
The violence can be there because you don't need the blood.
Yeah.
You can be violent without showing blood. Plenty of PG-13 movies are violent and not blood. But there has to be dick and fart jokes because it's Deadpool. And without those, it's like a Kevin Smith movie without a dick and fart joke.
Yeah.
It can't get made. And if it is, it's fucking Jersey Girl cop out.
And I think Ryan Reynolds will make a good Deadpool. We're going to forget about the X-Men Origins movie, the Wolverine movie, Deadpool.
We don't hold that against him. We more than hold against Fox.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
They let him be Wade Wilson for that 2-minute scene he had when he was spinning with the swords.
Yeah.
The rest of it was
it was shit.
Yeah.
Absolute shit. But I think Ryan Reynolds is definitely the man for the job to do this.
And if you haven't seen, there was a clip leaked over Comic-Con of the test footage they made of Ryan Reynolds being Deadpool. If you haven't seen that, we'll put the link below. Go check that out. Fox officially released it, so everybody can see it. Please go check that out. It is Deadpool at its whole. Fullest. Ryan Reynolds nails the role. It's like he was made to do this job.
Yeah, it's going to be good for him. Our editor is going to have a lot of work after this video.
Yeah.
We got a lot of links.
Sorry, Kyle. We do. We have a lot of stuff, and we haven't even covered DC yet.
Yeah.
So let's just stop right here, and we can go into DC in another video and keep you guys entertained and make our editor's job a little bit easier. And I believe Kyle mentioned something about a contest.
Yeah, a giveaway, actually. We're hoping to get our videos out there, our pages out there a little more. So we're going to offer a giveaway. And what you guys need to do to get that is you need to like our page on Facebook, The Fan Club. Follow us on YouTube, which we will put a link in there, and like this video. And it'll be a random selection. And whoever we select, we will get a hold of you via email. And you guys could win something. So go ahead, do all that, and see what you can get.
And definitely stay tuned, and we apologize that we know this is rough. We're new at this. We're still getting technology, get everything taken care of. So please stay tuned. It's only going to get better from here, because if it gets fucking worse, we're not going to be here much longer.
Yeah.
So please be sure to like, subscribe, share, do whatever you can, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Cool. See you guys. Boop.